I started school undecided, and I still consider myself to be undecided. I started college at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and after a semester of traveling 25 floors to my dorm room in a sketchy elevator, overwhelmingly huge lectures, and having to walk outside to go from class to class, I transferred to live back home and start my journey at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. I spent a year and a half here working on my gen eds and courses that would transfer over because once again I was making my way back to UWM. When I went back to UWM, I was confident I was going to graduate an education major and mold the lives of young students. After unforeseen circumstances of living in a rat-infested house and walking 8 blocks to school in a neighborhood where there was a robbery every other day, on top of a lack of interest in the education classes, where my fellow classmates were passionate about everything from school lunches to standardized testing, I decided I didn't want to be a teacher 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and I moved back home to go to Parkside again. At this point, I was a junior and realized I didn't want to be in college for the rest of my life, so I made one of the best decisions of my college career and started to actively pursue a degree in communication. I knew communication was the right fit for me because I loved to talk. At a young age, I would put on shows for my family and be the center of attention. My teachers would send home notes on my report card about how I was a disruption and I socialized too much in class. Finally, through the communication department, I found a place where I can speak to my heart's content and actively vocalize my own opinions. Of course, after taking communication classes, I realized that communication is much more than writing papers or public speaking. Communication isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it and whom you're saying it to. The teachings of the communication department are valuable lessons that anyone could benefit from. It makes one more culturally aware, helps one to understand the power of words and language, and teaches one to be a critical thinker. The teachings of the communication department are life-changing, and I can't wait to go out into the world and make a difference. With that being said, I don't know where the next stop of my journey is. I know I want to work with people, and as crazy as it sounds, the idea of being a teacher still crosses my mind every now and then. With a degree, I have some direction, but I still am undecided.